Alright, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little over a month since my last video, so my apologies for that. But I want to go ahead and just jump off right back into this like we never missed. So, as of today, it is January 5th. And guess what? It has been 6 full months of consistency and discipline on my end. I'm still staying on it as far as everything that I said I was going to do. I'm still working out. I'm still in the Word every single day. I'm still doing all the due diligence that I have to do and sticking to it. And it is amazing. It has been changing my life in so many different ways. A half year of discipline and consistency. This is like a huge milestone for me because I've always tried to harness this and master this, but this is something that I've always struggled with because I would be on for like 2-3 months and then I would fall off. Be on for 2 or 3 months and fall off. But to be consistent and disciplined for 6 months is a complete game changer. It's literally changed my life and has continued to change my life, and I cannot do it or have done it without God. There's no way possible that this could have been done without the Lord. And I'm gonna tell you something, trying to do this by yourself, it's not going to be easy. It's not even going to be easy if you do it with the Lord. But the thing is, God is what makes it possible. And I'm going to go over a few different things on how my life has changed. So for one, of course, with working out for 6 months consistently, my body structure has changed. You know, I got a great physique that's being built right now. I got muscle, all that kind of stuff. When I take off my shirt, my body looks great, you know, and I'm not even flexing or nothing like that. And it's just, you know, my chest is out, all that kind of stuff. I feel amazing. I feel great. It's just now, it's just to a point where working out is embedded in me. It's something that I just have to do all the time. And, you know, I do it about 6 days a week. 6 days out of 7, you know, sometimes 5, you know, sometimes stuff happens and I got stuff to do, and, you know, I'm not perfect, you know, like, I want to say this past week, I got really sick with like the flu or some type of stomach virus where it hit me hard, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a few days that I had to take off due to being sick, but now that I'm not sick, it's back in motion again, you know, so, but it's going really good, you know, I can't complain. And you know, the fact that I'm staying on everything, and you know, I got a new job as well, and the new job is amazing. You know, I'm doing really good there. I'm getting paid a lot more. I could definitely see the significant change in my finances. And what's cool is where I was working before, my pay wasn't really the greatest like that, you know, and it was just, I got used to really being very cautious of how I spent my money. You know, I got really cheap, I'm not gonna lie, and I got to the point where I got really tight with things, you know, and it taught me a valuable lesson. So now the money that I am acquiring, I'm still like cheap, like I'm not making a lot, so it's making me stack a lot of money a lot quicker. So it taught me that ability to save and really be conscious of what I spend my money on, because let's face it, a lot of times the stuff we buy, you know, it's just not really necessary. You know, a lot of it is impulse buys, and that's something I don't do no more. I don't impulse buy. But yeah, so because of the consistency, because of the fact that it's been 6 months that I've stopped smoking and doing all that kind of stuff, and you know, there's so many different things that I've done and put into this discipline of consistency in the 6 months that have just changed my life. And the fact that I did all this, you know, I was praying for like a different job, a better job, and I got a better job that pays amazing, you know, it pays really, really good, and it's done wonders for me, you know, and it's only getting better because with this company I am really pushing to grow and just climb the ladder as quick as possible. And it's something that I'm very, very grateful for. I've been attending church regularly and it's going amazing. I love it. You know, I go every Sunday and my kids go with me, and it's an amazing experience. You know, it's something that's really now ingrained into my life that I love. I don't know how I was even doing life without God before, because it was just chaotic. So with the New Year's, I have more goals that I want to include in this consistency and discipline that I wanted to add in there. And I wanted to kind of share this with you because, for one, it holds me accountable. Two, it's just something that I want to let you guys know that with discipline and consistency, it's an incremental climb. You know, it's something that you don't just change all the stuff that I'm doing right now. It just was not like, hey, I woke up and all this stuff was changed. You know, it was incremental changes, you know, here and there that I had to do. You know, first I had to stop smoking. Then I would include, hey, the 21-day challenge to listen to a sermon every single morning, which turned into an everyday thing now. And then, you know, it was just stacking, you know, and then the working out, adding the working out, and, you know, starting, you know, minimal, you know, starting with push-ups, and then adding more workouts, and it's to a point where you're just doing full-blown workouts. And, you know, so it's starting small, but those small things compound and they scale over time. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because if you just try to go full in and just try to completely change who you are in 2 or 3 days, it's not going to happen. You're going to fall back and you're going to mess up. It's guaranteed you're going to cop out and you're going to be like, I can't do this, because it took time. You got to understand who you are today. It took years and years and years of repetition and time to who you became today. So just like to unwire and recalibrate your mind, it's gonna take time, but you have to be patient and trust the process. So with that being said, you know, I'm staying on my stuff really good, but I was like, okay, for this new year, because I did so many amazing things this past year, and that I was very proud of, and I was like, okay, what can I add to the list to keep changing my life and doing better? So I'm gonna go ahead and share some of those things. So for this New Year's, I want to write a book. I'm going to write a book, and I set a goal of about 6 months. So within 6 months from now, I want to have this book at least completed and done and everything. And I'm super excited about this book because it's valuable lessons in this book that will change your life. And hopefully you check it out, because I'm really putting a lot of effort and thought into this book and time and work. So I want to put out a book. Second thing is, you know, there's still bad habits that I do have that I do want to break, because I want to be that full man of God. I want to be that person that, you know, could help others as well, and really push others and inspire others. So with that being said, you know, I find myself at times, you know, I'll still talk about people, or I'll still judge people, and, you know, and it's something I don't like about myself, because I find myself talking badly about certain people sometimes, or I'll judge them and certain things where I'm like, or I'll criticize. And this year I told myself that's something that's not going to be a part of me anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. When I hear people talking about someone and trying to get me in the conversation, I'm not going to partake in that. And I don't want to be someone that talks about anybody behind their back, nor criticizes or judges. So far it's been a few days since the new year started, and I've been doing really, really good, because whenever I do hear it, I try to either just walk off, or, you know, I really try to catch it in the moment and just be like, nope, we're not going to do that. That's not who I am anymore. So that's one of the new things I want to include in my new habits and, you know, my new disciplines. So that's 2 right there. 3, I've realized I really want to push to help others in a better sense and way. And my biggest thing is, I was thinking for a while, how could I do this? How could I help and touch others? And, you know, one thing I learned is this walk is very tough alone. It's a very hard walk alone, which is why we need each other. Us as men, we need each other. And the thing is, I want to start like a men's group, you know, a men's group that we meet up once every other week. And whether it's for lunch, we eat together and we just talk, we uplift each other, and, you know, really push to inspire and help people out. I want to be more of a volunteer type person as well too. So I want to like volunteer at, who knows, maybe hospitals, orphanages, somewhere where I could help and just invest my time a little bit more wisely. Next thing is also in the habits. I want to be more in the Word. And that is very important to me. I have to study the Word more this year and not just listen to it and listen to sermons. It's very important that I pick up the book and actually study and give the Lord my time, because what He's done for me this past 6 months is amazing. I'm at a loss for words for it, because who I'm becoming and the man I am today compared to 6 months ago, it's starting to become like night and day. And I am super thankful, and I need to dedicate more time in the Word. So with that being said, that's something I'm including more of, and I'm staying on top of it. Like even when it comes to like journaling as much as I could as well. I've been journaling big time. I got all these pages right here just written of just every single day, and if I miss a day, best believe I jump on it the next day after. So the thing is, if you miss a day on stuff like that, you gotta catch yourself, and you can't let just weeks roll by where you're like, oh dang, I forgot to do this. You have to check yourself. And I really want to encourage you, whoever is watching this, changing your life is possible, because if I could do it, you could do it. Trust me, the path I was on, and even just the path that I come from, and the stuff that I've done growing up. I was a troublemaker, and I've done things, and I've been at the bottom, and it hurts. It hurts. And you could pull yourself out of that dark place. You have to really want it, and you gotta really set a game plan in motion. So with that being said, this men's group, I want you, if you are interested, I want you to join. And even if you are not in my area, I'll figure out something how you could join via, I don't know, Zoom or something. But I'm in the Arlington, Texas area. If you are in the Arlington, Texas area, feel free to reach out. Drop to me in the comments. Feel free to message me on my social media. But I will be starting this group very soon where we meet up. I don't care if it just starts with one person at the moment. I want to be an assistance or help someone or people out there, because this journey that I'm on, it's amazing, and I really want to shed some light on people. So if you're interested and you want to change your life and you can't figure out exactly what are the next steps I need to take. Now, I'm not saying I just know everything, because I don't, but I could at least share with you some gems that will help you to get started, or at least be someone by your side that you could talk to, someone that you could lean on, and know that you're not doing this by yourself. So feel free to reach out in the comments. Let me know what you think about this video. 6 months of consistency and discipline is changed my life like crazy. There's more I could probably even add on this video that I could tell you on how it's changed my life. I should have just wrote it down so I could mention it on here. Next time I'm gonna do that. But it all starts with one foot in front of the other. So start now. I can only imagine where I'm gonna be in another 6 months from now. That'll be a full year of this walk of, with the Lord, being consistent, being disciplined, and being a man of my word. I can only imagine where I'm gonna be next year, and I'm so excited to keep you guys updated every step of the way. Like I said, I know it's been about a little over a month since my last video, and I do apologize for that, but we're gonna just jump right into it continuously with more videos this week and the coming weeks like I never missed. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And if you have anything you want to say or share with me, feel free to, like I said, drop in the comments. Hit the like button if you like the video. If you don't, hit a thumbs down. Either way, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.